Hello YouTube, hello you. My name is Crazy May. My name is Loopy May. And this is my logbook on my path to find out whether I'm neurodiverse in any sense. An assessment, I'm told, takes 4 hours and it costs £1,600. I've decided to pay it because going through the NHS would mean that the process takes between 2 to 4 years, and I'm 35 years old. I don't have time for that. An assessment consists of questions to me, I don't know whether they're written or whether they're verbal, and my parents if possible. My parents' English isn't all that good, so that's not a possibility, but the thought that my parents would be asked triggered in me pure defensiveness, because I know that my parents would completely reject the idea that their child or their children are. And just that little sequence of situations is actually extremely intricate and complex and plainly quite painful, potentially. So I've thought a lot about parents in this process of, as a grown-up woman, wanting to find out about my own neurodiversity. So my next step is to speak to the assessor, to the clinical and chartered psychotherapist, to ask her very specific questions about this. I'm quite lucky in the sense that I mentioned to a friend that I was wondering whether I'm autistic. And she said, oh, well, that's interesting because my friend is writing a dissertation about women and autism and it's her speciality, and why don't you get in touch with her to get some info or whatever. And so I did. So it was quite easy for me to find a pathway, but I can see that had I not had this friend who is connected with a psychotherapist, it would have been quite difficult. So I wanted to say to you, if you're wanting to find out more about yourself and about the world of neurodiversity, I found it really helpful to look at a website that was maybe, I think, called Aspian Woman. And on that website I could find lists and lists and lists of things that I could or could not identify with. And I found that website actually really comprehensive. Also, there is Maudsley NHS Hospital in London that has a website that might lead you further. And that's it for now. Goodbye and see you soon.